Why do some men stay calm, collected, and dominant under extreme pressure while others break down, freeze, or crumble? What makes the difference? Here's the truth. Most people won't admit. No one is born fearless. Every man feels fear. It's as natural as breathing. The difference lies in how you respond to it. Some let fear control their decisions, dictate their actions, and rob them of opportunities. Others, those rare few, use fear as a tool to sharpen their instincts and perform at their best. This isn't a feel-good video about getting rid of fear. That's impossible. What we're talking about here is how to dominate fear, control your mind, and thrive under pressure when the stakes are at their highest. By the end of this video, you'll know 4 proven strategies to stay fearless under pressure, whether you're facing a life-changing opportunity, a heated confrontation, or a moment where everything is on the line. Let's break it down. Point 1. Redefine fear as a weapon. Let's start with the basics. Fear is not your enemy. It's a signal. It's your body's way of telling you, hey, this matters. Think about it. Fear is hardwired into us for survival. In ancient times, fear kept us alive. It made us cautious of predators and gave us the adrenaline to escape danger. Today, fear still serves that purpose. But here's the kicker. Most situations in modern life are not life or death. Giving a speech, not life or death. Going for a promotion, not life or death. Standing your ground in a confrontation, still not life or death, but your brain doesn't know the difference. It treats every high-stakes moment like you're being chased by a lion. That's where most people fail. They let that overwhelming sensation of fear paralyze them. Here's the shift. Instead of seeing fear as something to avoid, see it as an opportunity. Fear sharpens your focus, heightens your senses, and boosts your energy levels. When you reframe fear as fuel, you stop running from it and start using it. Next time you feel that fear creeping in, whether it's before a big meeting, an intense argument, or a risky decision, say this to yourself. This isn't fear. This is my body getting ready to perform at its best. Fear doesn't have to control you. You can control it. Point 2. Be dangerous by preparation. Pressure only overwhelms you when you're unprepared. Want to dominate under pressure? Here's the simple truth. The most dangerous men are always the most prepared. Think about it. Why do you feel pressure in the first place? You're worried you'll fail. You're afraid you'll look weak. You doubt your own abilities. Now flip that around. When you've done the work, put in the hours, and built the skills, the fear of failure disappears. You know you're ready. That's the secret of dangerous men. They don't fear pressure because they own their preparation. Take a boxer stepping into the ring. The guy who's been skipping training sessions is going to feel the pressure. But the guy who's been sparring, conditioning, and sharpening his technique knows he's ready. Pressure doesn't faze him, it fuels him. This applies to every aspect of life. If you're giving a presentation, be so prepared that you can deliver it in your sleep. If you're walking into a confrontation, be physically and mentally capable of holding your ground. If you're making a high-stakes decision, arm yourself with every piece of knowledge and logic beforehand. The truth is this: confidence under pressure isn't an act, it's a reflection of preparation. The more dangerous you are, the more skills, knowledge, and experience you have, the less pressure can touch you. Point 3. Master your breathing to control fear. Here's where most people go wrong under pressure. They let their body take over. Think about the last time you felt fear. Your breathing got shallow, your heart raced, and your mind started spinning with worst-case scenarios. That's your brain going into survival mode. It's fight, flight, or freeze. Here's the problem. Most pressure situations in life don't need survival mode. They need clarity, focus, and control. But when your body is in overdrive, you lose all of that. Here's the solution. Master your breathing. This might sound simple, but it's a game changer. When you control your breath, you control your mind. Try this the next time you feel pressure creeping in. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this cycle for 60 seconds. You'll notice something incredible. Your racing thoughts slow down, your heartbeat steadies, and your brain shifts back into clarity. This isn't just a calming trick. It's a tool to reset your brain, regain control, and stop fear from making decisions for you. When your mind is calm, you're in charge. Point 4. Master non-reactivity. The most powerful men in any room share one trait. They are non-reactive. Let me paint a picture. Imagine a man who's calm, composed, and unshaken. Even when someone's yelling at him, challenging him, or trying to intimidate him. That's a non-reactive man. And here's the secret. Non-reactivity is the ultimate form of dominance. Think about it. The moment you react to outside pressure, you've given up control. If someone can push your buttons, they own you. If pressure can force you to make a move, you're no longer in charge. Here's how to master non-reactivity. Pause before you act. When something triggers you, take a beat. Don't respond out of impulse. Control your facial expressions. Don't let your emotions show. No flinching, no anger, no panic. Move at your own pace. Speak and act when you decide, not when someone else pressures you to. Non-reactivity sends a message. You don't control me. I control myself. Here's the best part. Non-reactivity doesn't just protect you from pressure. It puts you in a position of power. People respect a man who can stay calm under fire. And in most cases, they'll back down because they realize they can't shake you. Point 5. Fearless decisions. Come from logic, not emotion. Fear and emotions have one thing in common. They distort your thinking. If you want to dominate under pressure, you need to make decisions based on logic, not feelings. Here's how emotions can destroy you. Fear makes you overestimate danger and underestimate yourself. Excitement makes you take reckless risks without thinking. Anger blinds you to the consequences of your actions. The strongest men understand this. Emotions are temporary. Logic is permanent. Here's what you can do. Before making a decision, write down the pros and cons. Seeing the facts on paper will help you see past the emotional noise. Ask yourself, if I didn't feel this fear, what would I do right now? Take time to cool off before acting. A decision made in a calm state is almost always better than one made in the heat of the moment. Fear doesn't just cloud your judgment, it sabotages your future. Learn to set your emotions aside, and you'll always make the right call, even under the heaviest pressure. Here's the reality. Fear doesn't have to control you. Pressure doesn't have to break you. By redefining fear, preparing relentlessly, mastering your breathing, staying non-reactive, and making decisions with logic, you can thrive in situations that would crush most people. The question isn't, how can I avoid fear? The question is, how can I use it to become unstoppable? If this hit home for you, hit that like button, subscribe to Psyche Rewired, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's rewire the way we face fear, one mindset at a time. Until next time, remember, pressure isn't there to stop you. It's there to prove who you really are.